Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dimitri and today we're going to be making some generative art. This is day one of January challenge, which is making 31 pieces of art every day for 31 days through the month of January. So right now I'm going to try and do the first challenge as a different prompt and a different theme every day. So today's prompt is an endless loop or a seamless loop. So I'm going to try to make something now using P5 and let's see what happens. So this is my little setup and I'm going to use a sketch that I started a long time ago. I was just playing around as a starting point, so I don't have to start completely from scratch. So I'm going to load it up here now. This is my laptop. I'm going to load it up here now on, I use openprocessing.org, which is a really cool platform where you can create sketches and it saves it for you and you can display it, share it with people. It's really cool. So let's run this and right now it looks like this. I actually don't fully know what it's doing or how this works because I wrote this a long time ago and I was just playing around, and it uses a loop to basically plot out some points on the canvas. I have some variables. I honestly don't know what they're doing. This is a total noob just playing around, but it kind of works and it makes this. I actually kind of like how this looks. It looks a little bare bones, but it's pretty cool. So I'm going to try and use this as a starting point and take it from here and turn it into something that hopefully will loop seamlessly and endlessly, because that's the requirement for day one of January. Let's see what happens. So I created a new sketch and imported my old sketch into it and started playing around. I added 2 loops and added some color to it, so now it looks like this. When you're beginning and you don't have much experience, I feel like the easiest thing to do is just make it rotate and it will spin around and look kind of cool. Here I have 3 loops going. One is this purple background, one is this pink circle-y thing, and this sine wave pillow looking thing. It looks kind of cool, especially if you let it run for a while, it will sort of evolve. I actually like how this looks, but this is nowhere near looping at all. And so my main challenge here is to make this thing loop, and I really need to brush up on my trigonometry because it's kind of hard to figure out how to make it work. Sines, cosines, it's all a bit of a blur. It's been a while, so I'll need to do a little more research. Right now I'm just kind of stumbling around blindly, but it's getting there. It's starting to look a little better and it's getting closer to a loop. Not a perfect loop yet, but it's getting there. So I found this video from the Coding Train, which if you don't know, I highly recommend, that talks about how to create seamless GIF loops. The problem is I didn't have too much time. I got the basic concept from this and it works, but I didn't have too much time today to work on this, so I didn't get my sketch to work how I want it to work. But this is what I got. So at this point I'm on version 3 and it's still trial and error, but I'm getting somewhere. So I created another loop and I'm looping through 2 pi and incrementing by some radians. And this is all just trial and error. But what I'm doing here is I am taking this value a and I'm using it to increment the x and y coordinates of the circles that I'm drawing, and they are coming to a really cool pattern. So this is what it looks like. So it's getting somewhere, it's animated and it's moving around. I managed to get it to loop and it's looping. It's kind of looping, it's playing and then playing back in reverse order and then playing back in reverse order. So it's like a fake loop, but I think I'm going to just stick with it because I'm running out of time and we'll just go with this. I am actually somewhat happy with how this turned out and I'm going to play around with it a little bit more and see what we can improve. So this is what we have. This is going to be my final version. It looks like this. It's looping. It's kind of cool. And I'm just going to go with this. Tomorrow is a new day, and it's going to be day 2 of January. We're going to make something new and just improve every day. 1% improvement every day. That's the goal. Okay, so I played around with it a little bit more, and I got something really, really cool. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Look at that. Is that cool or what? I think that's pretty cool. Okay, I already submitted my first one, but I'm gonna make this as a second submission for my January sketch. Oh, it looks cool. I like it. I like it. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you and congratulations for sitting through it. I'm still trying to figure out how to make these videos. It's a little hard to record, and I don't know how to use the camera, how to like record the screen properly, but I'm figuring it out, and it's gonna get better as we go. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow for January 2. Have a good day. Bye. And of course, I'm gonna put the link down here in the description to the live version of this sketch, so you can see it in your browser. It's going to be better quality. You can play around with it. You can export it, and I'll put all of that in the description. So thank you again.